just realized the Stygiudoka are the inverse of the Rift Walkers, because this one damages the other tiles and the Science Mech pulls instead of pushing, the brute that pushes. And of course this is the only prime weapon that could be considered pulling back, because when you are melee range, the only way of pulling back is not against yourself but behind you. And I realized that because I was thinking about the Flame Behemoth, how they just an upgraded version of the Rift Walkers. Yes, this is an upgraded, not for the damage because it needs to be on fire to do 2 damage, but the fact that it's dealing with multiple tiles might make the difference. And of course this is still the Artemis artillery deals 1 damage. The fire will still deal 1 damage. Unfortunately it won't remove the Vec, so if you are blocked this is not helping. This would be the straightforward upgrade to the brute mech, having a science mech that pushes, so this would be the boring choice, but I didn't go with this. So up next will be the Flame Behemoths without the teleporter, and a brief comparison to the Heatsinker. But before that, I hope this timeline found a way to mount our Enfield bomb on a missile and save us from volcano duty. But before that, let's take a look at how the boring choice would fare with the extra acid can work well with fire. I think the only status effect that can stack, but I think this will work really well on the first island, not so much on the next ones. And now you see the problem. If you put this one on fire, the webbing will remain, so that's the only downside again with respect to the Rift Walkers. But of course, well, actually the Psion, yeah, will still block us anyway, but yeah, I think this is better to keep the moth on fire. But it's definitely not a great mission with all the tanks, and yeah, we need to take care of that. But still, I think the Meteor Mech is the reason why the Flame Behemoths are much better than the Heatsinkers. We'll see that at the end. For now, this squad proving to be strong even against the mob. And if we set the acid, if we get acid and fire at the same time, then we can deal 4 damage with the Flame Mech. Yeah, that's easier said than done. Finally, the tanks are active, but we don't really need them. Forgot that the fire would kill, so there's no point. It won't remove the spiders. Much better this way. And I think this mission is over. Easy enough. I didn't mean to play with the healing, even though the healing from this mech does not synergize well, of course. This is just for the hazardous mechs, and yeah, it would work really well on this mission, of course, that healing, but that's not what I wanted to test, so I've removed it. And now let's see what we can do. Very favorable turn order actually from the Vec, so that should be pretty easy. Yeah, usually the repair platform, I don't know if they change it, but I've seen so many repairs over here and not enough on this side. Well, spoken too soon, because yeah, we only need to bring 1, but maybe they made more this way, because on unfair with all the Vec they just steal your repair platform. And the fire actually works really well against the meteor thing. No, meteor, we are meteor, the arachnid Psion. Of course these are not the Flame Behemoths without teleporting, that would be too easy. It's the closest to an upgraded Rift Walkers, which is the theme of the squad, I guess. Rift Walkers plus 5. That's another successful mission, aside from the mob. I forgot I don't have the Stygiudoka anymore, so I didn't kill the moth. But yeah, that would be a reset anyway. But no, I'm not doing a perfect 40k run now. I'm just, I want to test them without the extra teleporting, which is a bit overpowered. But yeah, if it's not easy to do it, but fire and acid is possible over here. So now we do 4. And that's it. But we'll get back to custom Flame Behemoths at the end of the video. Now the proper run. A quick look at the Flame Behemoth without the teleport. When I said Flame Behemoths without teleporting, I mean exactly what it said. And that's it. It would be unproductive to enter battle without any devices to test. Yes, but I'm sure you will be able to survive. Also, I don't want to use the extra core just to test it. No weapon powered. Yeah. We're already a horrible archive, so I guess I start testing on the Tritus. Actually, let's try Pinnacle, because the Psion, the defense with the armor is not relevant for the fire. Of course, it will be relevant for the flame. Shield generator, the starting shield generator, block of export. Okay, so we already lost, but this is not a perfect 40k run, so we can continue. The only issue is my only goal is survive until the end, but I don't think it's the great. Is the block of exploding is broken enough on unfair. Okay, everyone went on a water tile, but okay, the fire will be applied to the tile even if they have the shield. That makes everything much easier. But let's try. And actually, yeah, we've been very lucky. With this mission, I cannot reach. We have been lucky with the first turn, so I don't want to waste it. I'm going to stand over here, do this, so that it will work. Well, actually, I cannot use this one. I can do this, and unfortunately I don't have the extra range now, so I cannot do much. But yeah, definitely want them to lose the shield at some point, but this one without extra range, not very helpful. This adds fire to the tile, but not to the Vec. At least the Vec are working for us, so yeah, it's a very favorable map between the... Oh, well, get 1 damage. Not a big deal, but we won't be able to block, I think. Oh, maybe? Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, now the armor. Oh, I forgot I don't have the teleport. Yeah, that was the whole point, right? Not having the teleport. Yeah, it seems we'll be able to do it somehow. But yeah, the Flame Behemoths are stronger than they seem. That's why I did the 30k run quite easily. Oh, seems we have survived the first mission. No problem at all. So we have defend the robots and freeze and defend both robots. That's definitely something you want to avoid if you want to do a perfect island, but yeah, this is much easier, so I guess I'll meet you after the easy mission. Also, we got a time pod, so that's the perfect time for that. The only problem is that the Psion is behind ice, so I think I should just start this off by setting it on fire, and then we will be fine, aside from the fact that they cannot... Oh, well, not the ideal position to get, and less for mech damage. We will be fine. The little robot helped us. Easy mission, as expected. I could have reprogrammed me, I sure I would. Classic Pinnacle, nothing to do on the last turn. Could have repaired easily. And we got Prospero, always helpful, but maybe extra range could be helpful too. And technically the easiest mission, destroy 2 Vec with the Ice Storm, but it's not helping on this side. The flying part is definitely helping. Taking care of the Vec, but yeah, the Psion is frozen, that's perfect for it. Not for us. Fire will still kill it before the thing. We should be fine. Nothing to do here, just block. Finish it early. Again, classic Pinnacle. Why we got all the luck now? Mech reactor. Okay, break 5 buildings out of the ice could be easy. Kill 6 or fewer, a bit less so. But definitely much better than defend the robots or the high threat mission. Horrible. we can start only on these 6 tiles. I don't know why they don't let you start on the corner, because I guess for new player it might be actually harder, because if you start like this, then you say why you cannot reach the buildings. But I guess that's the only explanation I see from why they don't let you stand in the corner. Oh well, I have to decide what do I want to kill. I think I want the Vec to still hit the buildings, but yeah, I need to let them hit, otherwise we won't get the objective. Although, yeah, don't do too much. I didn't notice that the Flame Mech only has a 3 movement. I guess because, yeah, the thing I mentioned with the Judoka, that if you have like the Prime Spear, you target multiple tiles, you need less movement. But I think I'll need to start destroying. Yeah, we're using fire and bumps, so this Psion is not a problem at all. Surprisingly effective without the teleporting. So, as I suspected, the ranged is the thing that makes them much stronger. Well, I guess the weakness of the heat sinkers is that they don't have the ranged mech. I'm leaving one tile in case I need to attack here, then this one can slide back, well, aside from the... but I'm not damaging myself. Also, yeah, very cool color, the bomber mechs. The best first. Huh? So I need to set this one on fire, and that's it. Push, oh, well, again, without a flying unit and ranged mech. So yeah, it's not, the teleporting at the beginning is very weak, it's just one tile, so pushing works well too. But yeah, if you don't have a ranged or a flying unit, then the squad has no chance of taking care of stuff like that. Although with one extra movement we could have come here and solved the issue. I guess I need to do this instead, just to be safe. And use the flying, I cannot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would be a great move, but yeah, it's not going to work. Everyone learned from last time. Yes, I cannot block with this one. If I had the teleporter, I could just swap, but Harold does not let me push. Oh, I can reach. Well, I cannot set it on fire from this side if I want to survive, but I can still set it on fire like... maybe not the best move, but I just needed the extra move. It would be in a great spot. Oh, well, that's definitely something, but still I want to take care of him first. Now we can deal much more damage to the monster here. The first leader always is tough. Now we're getting to the problem, I cannot do this. So with the teleporter I would just swap, it would be fine. But now this is a problem. Without this issue, I could add fire and then damage. Not kill, but kill this one and push. Oh, I cannot. This one badly needs one extra move, but I guess this works too. Harold extra movement is definitely helping. Not necessary instead. Yeah, probably reactor core movement are much more important on the first mech. So if I was using the teleporter, of course, Harold would be on the prime mech for a while. Definitely needs it. Little boost to the stats, but we are good. Oh, they are just keep attacking me, so it's fine. Them on fire, we can use the other Vec to kill them. Plenty of chances. And the leader is down. May the Vec nourish the soil. It's definitely promising for the 40k perfect run, aside from the fact that they don't have... almost didn't have a tile to go over here. It was hard to maneuver. So far so good. Where do the Vec retreat to? How can they burst so quickly? Reward is Morgan. Yeah, been the best luck with the pilots. Missile barrage. Morgan is not a great fit for this squad, of course. because the kills were going to happen from the fire, not directly. So I don't think I'm going to use it too much. But still, cluster artillery, the one from the Stijudoka. Force amp, we have used it a bit, but I don't know if it's worth it. One core. Let's try. I guess this is the experiment run. And we're going like this. I'm not selling the teleporter because when I say no weapon run, I cannot use... If I sell this, it would be to grant me one corporate reputation, so technically I would have used the weapon. That's what I believe. Also now I think I can add extra HP. Just... yeah, but I want to keep it without weapons. So I'm a bit worried about the explosions and the tumblebug and the moth. I don't think the arachnid are so bad. So let's keep it here, and I've already seen high threat mission, so I guess... Considering I'm not doing a perfect 40k run, well, 20k, I think I'll do 2 islands without any weapons here. I'm going to try the nano silos early, so the high threat, so then if we get all the objectives here, I go for the perfect run. If we don't get all the objectives, I go for the easiest, for the hardest missions to get more stars. The trade-off, I guess, the best strategy. Let's try. This will be a problem. Be a very big problem. Especially because we cannot bump them. Huh? Let's try to bait the Firefly, but yeah, this is not looking great. The only hope to get Morgan's boost is to get a bump, because the fire will not come. And we are already dead. Of course, the pod is the worst possible spot. Without the pod, we can do this. And then get the bump, so this will be a very big issue, but we can get the bump with the extra damage. Actually, I forgot about that, and we will be fine. But of course the pod is in the worst possible spot, as always. So yeah, I need to decide between the perfect island with the time pod or taking 1 damage over there. I guess with the extra HP we can do this, but it's not enough to kill. Huh? Over here we can get the bump like this, but the problem is that this one is still. So yeah, we needed the teleporter, will be fine, or not having the pod in this situation. So yeah, I need to decide between these two. I'm going to do this with the extra bump, everything. Yeah, getting rid of these, it's very easy, very easy. Yeah, I got the level up, but did not. Unfortunately, we don't have a weapon that can deal, so you should have picked up the secondary weapon. Yeah, if the boost counted for the passive, then you could do 3 damage with the passive. But yeah, this one is not damaging anything, so there's no point in trying that. And also the fire will go away, so we cannot... yeah, these are very tough to deal with. Very tough to deal with for us, the burrowers. Well, if I had 1 extra move, I could get the bump from this side or just push with this. It would be fine because I take care of that, and then the meteor mech can move here and do this over here. So push, push, that's it. I still need the extra move. Need the extra move. Oh, I can... well, I can block myself instead. Yeah. I think that also works. Yeah, the problem is that they will not stay on fire, so we cannot use the prime mech to kill. Huh? We use friendly fire. And again, time pod plus no teleporter meant we took 1 damage, otherwise it would be fine. And we are good. Oh, that was actually... yes, we could have gotten probably a kill with 1 extra bump. Yeah, it had only 1 HP, so I don't want to think about that. We are... got only a reactor core, but... oh, grid defense. Yeah. Goodbye, Morgan. Oh, I have... why did I put extra HP? Dumb. I added the extra move instead. I went with HP. Actually saved us. I've ignored backburn so far, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, there's nothing to see on the swap mech. Swap Mech lost its name. I think that fits much better. This is a socially awkward mech who doesn't even want to make friends with the weapons, and we have Harlportation replacing teleportation, which is just pushing one tile, but yeah, frenzy repair technically, because Harl wants to stay by itself, doesn't want anyone around when it does things. We might go actually with the extra HP for now, since I don't have anything else to put it. Now, kill 7 enemies. I really like defend the VIPs because also 1 extra star, because they can move. So when we have control, if there's just a building or something that we don't have control, like the on RST, the Earth Mover, not sure where to go with this. Let's try like this. So yes, there's no pressure to getting the perfect thing. Yeah, Harlportation is talking. A talking weapon we have. Can we? Yes. No. Well, if this, I shouldn't check. So if this was turn 1, number 1, I could have used it. Take care of that. So even webbing is not an issue because this is a weapon. So we can just hit the gas and go away. But can we do something more? Oh, the extra bump actually come in handy. What? Yeah, the fire will not kill it anyway. Can do this. Just 1 damage. I'd like to take care of that, but I don't think I can. Yeah, if these were the tank and archive, they would be dead, because we need to get a bump over here and there's no way. Oh, actually there is a way. I can do like this, which is not great, but at least it's something. So now we can repair with Harold. Actually, Harold, and you should call it Harlportation from now on. So, well, this one is that. Actually, we don't need to move at all. I thought I had to move this away and to get a bump over here. Or actually, yeah, to shoot the meteor mech over here to get the bump. Also, the bump would have killed the thing. But also, I thought I needed to move this away because it would die. But yeah, the fact that we have flame, we have fire, works perfectly against the arachnids, because the spiderlings are called, actually. So arachnid is just the spider family. Spiders are the common name, and arachnoid means something that resembles a spider. But I just realized that we can use the fire if they don't leave. So now this would be dead if it didn't go underground, unfortunately. But this will be dead and the spider will be done. And now I can just... yeah, we don't even need to move them. But yeah, unfortunately, that works with the fire, doesn't work in water. So if we put it into water, it will spawn somewhere else, and that's not something I like. I think I lost... yeah, made me lose... was it with the arachnophiles? Made me lose 1 mission. The RNG of the thing. One of the failed attempts. Anyway, we can just move away. We never use the thing, the teleportation. We don't need to do that. No, the teleportation... we cannot use the teleportation. We never use the movement. Hit the gas. We need to take care of that. We need to take care of these two. Can we? No, need to do the opposite. Okay, 1 extra movement. Yeah, makes all the difference. So we can kill and push. Perfect. This one is dead. This one we can ignore. And then need to take care of. Oh, also you have the backburn. Yeah, it's not a priority. The backburn thing, but it's very handy when you're playing the ranged mech close to the mech, which I think is the most effective place, even though the ranged mech are meant to be here when they have enough room to maneuver, because they only 3 movement. But yeah, if you play it, well, actually could work for the blob bear, for the spider. This could be very helpful because you can add fire to a blob or a spider, and add fire also to it, to their mom. And this is what I like. This is how you train sick combination, just to get 1 kill and the fire on that one. It'd be very funny if I forgot something about that. Use all the 3 mech just to get... Yeah, in the end it was just 1 kill because the fire will just be split. I just wanted to train Prospero. I guess I can try kill at least 7 enemies with the conveyor belt. Why not? Not something I would recommend at all. Actually, I think I'm going... Yeah. I'm going to stand on the water because I want to avoid... Don't want to get webbed. But yeah, our only hope is to get some drowning stuff. So we don't have flying, but we also have the borrowers, which are not... We cannot push into water, so I don't think we'll get kill at least 7 enemies, but I wanted to try anyway. Just for fun. Yeah, this is not helping at all. So I went with this. I think it maximizes the damage, even though it's not ideal, but still. Yeah. We're taking 1 damage anyway, so might as well destroy the Psion, because the spider do not count, of course. Since the latest update, they don't count as for the kill 7 enemy objective, and that was the what happened at the beginning. So they only changed that later on. Of course, at the beginning of the game, when the game came out, the minions do not count. Also, I cannot kill it. Yeah, I need 1 extra. If I had 1 like a brute, 1 Riftwalker's brute, 1 damage plus the pushing, now I could kill with the bump. This is not enough. We have acid, is not helping. And the funny part is that even the teleporter cannot do anything against the borrowers, so it's not just Harold. Actually, Harold can do more than the teleporter, so yeah, Harold can still be a great option for the perfect 40k run, but we need to avoid the borrowers. Actually, I just found a way, I think. Again, using the bumps, not... Okay, so they weren't in a tough spot, but we found out a way of dealing with that. This is on fire, so it will die. That's the importance of having, what I mentioned, why fire damage is before the environment. That's exactly for this position, for this reason. Unfortunately, we want to be on fire, so I don't think we are going to kill 7 enemies. We can try. Also, I shouldn't have blocked if I want to kill 7 enemies. Oh, blocking does double damage. So it's I actually don't think I ever used it on while recording this weapon. This passive, it's very useful because I like to bump and to, of course, if you don't have a squad that can push, there's no point. But I like to bump. And again, I think I'm sacrificing the building just to try to get the bonus objective, because I think this is long term the best, aside from the most satisfying, but the best option that we have. So I'm going to do this, although that mech will be a bit out of the way. Otherwise I can do this, even better probably. If I do it like this, can repair. Yeah, what I wanted to do, why I wanted to use the meter mech was to add fire to this. I don't want to, if I use Harold I would have blocked, I don't want to do that. So I'm sacrificing this, hoping to get 2 kills. Human silo destroyed. Multiple lives have been recycled. Yeah. No, I don't think we can do it. Oh, maybe this one is on fire? Okay, so, well, definitely we can kill this one, but... yeah. As usual, the borrowers are just too strong. So if I add fire, we have the acid, I can kill... Okay. I think we can... Yeah, that was a bit of a gamble, but... I mean, good type of gamble. There's no things... Yeah, no belt. The belts are not have not helped at all. Instead, I think we are... Perfect run is saved. Yeah, max scores seems more impressive, but I actually much prefer this. So yeah, this would be a rather boring mission without the kill 7 enemies, because I could just block and it would be just fine. Instead I had the extra challenge. And now I could go with the safe option over here, but Yeah, I like the acid storm, even though I'm jeopardizing the perfect reward thing. This would be more interesting. Especially since you are flying, it's not too bad. Huh? Also, they will not have many options. Let's leave Harold here so he can push into water, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't know if something will come up here. But... yeah, the acid storm is helping, but we need to have set the Mech on fire, of course. And yeah, this is not trouble attacking his own. Well, this acid rain is highly corrosive. Destruction of the storm generators is surely excessive. Yeah, we can survive with that, Harold. You're right. So if I do this... I'm not killing the thing. But, yeah, Arachnid is a bit annoying. So I could do this. Take care of both of them, and then let's see. Yeah, Harold cannot reach, so yeah, I was hoping for something to come here and then I could push, but I should have checked the movement. I don't think that anything could have reached this spot, and there was no reason to go here. That was just a bit dumb, but I think it will be fine thanks to the Scion, which usually is a problem that they will come so close to us, but this time it's actually working in our favor. And I don't think it matters which side. So I get well, I guess, yeah, I could go with the other one, but do I need to block? We'll get 3-4. Let's just be safe and block. Maybe we can kill the borrower next turn. So if I use both mech, the mech struggle, but you want to escape. Yes. If I... Oh, I don't need to kill it because it's helping us. So yeah, the acid will remain. Will not... The new mech will not be on acid, unfortunately, because it will emerge after it's broken. But aside from that, everything is fine as usual. Yeah, the teleport, this is the nightmare for the teleport mech. Also the nightmare for the steel judoka. Everything that uses positioning. The judo mech cannot do anything against that. The swap mech, not the socially awkward mech, is my Flame Behemoth revisited. Oh, well, this would be the better move. I thought that the socially awkward mech could not do anything, but instead I can still do this. So the only problem is that yeah, now the meteor mech cannot. We don't have enough tiles because of that. I don't think there's a solution to avoid the damage, but let me know if you see one, because every combination, I mean, it requires, if I want the bump or something over here, then I'm still in the... Oh, wait. I just realized that if I do this... Yeah, this one will die. This would be the better option, of course, but I thought that I couldn't reach because I was here. Oh, yes. Okay, so we can barely reach everything. So there's a solution. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot. We were in the same tile, so I didn't see it. And then, yeah, so these two tiles were occupied when I was thinking about it, and I didn't realize that it would be free. I thought we didn't have any space. Any tiles to move. We made some space. Borrower helped us. It pains me to think what the acid has done to the environment. I agree for that, but I guess it's less drastic than RST. No, probably no, because RST destroys the land, but still, the other land, they have terraforming things, so they can recover. Instead, the acid will just penetrate into the soil. I don't think that they will recover from that. I guess that was a disposal facility. Shouldn't be surprised. Unfortunately, again, we are missing one. But I really like this passive. With the 2 bumps we could kill a firefly. Unfortunately, there's this stuff. So, number 2 and 3 means again I cannot use them. These are not the Judoka, but yeah, I can push one away, not two. Again, I think if we had the extra range, yeah, before with the extra range we could have get the bump on the leaper from there. Now we could have probably, oh, we cannot come here. Yeah, we could have probably done this, so push this one up and hit both of them, so this would have blocked and we would be fine. But yeah, the extra range is very expensive for a reason also. Yeah, it doesn't go up to 4. But yeah, we cannot get the bump on ourselves, so I don't think there is a way out this time. Okay, maybe there is. That's why I shut up and try to think, because maybe there is a way. Yes. No. Yes. There is a way. Oh, I cannot reach. Wow. Yeah. The point was, if I could reach this side, this tile, I could have blocked and pushed Harold against the thing. Oh. Can do it like this, I think? Yeah. Can do it like this. Okay. So yeah, the flying saved us. Without the flying would be a problem. Also, I'm not on acid anymore. That's perfect because I repaired. Okay, still one more turn, but I think now everything is under control, hopefully. Unless they all 4 decide, or 5 actually, decide to attack a bit. Okay, 6. I completely forgot that they're still alive. I wish, I mentioned it a while ago, I wish there was a burrower counter, so I don't like that they go immediately underground because I forget about them. It's just me. Getting the bump, we can survive. This one will die. This one will die. Push, repair, and repair. Isn't too bad. Also, yeah, the acid overrides the fire. Morgan is back because we can get an easy bump now. The fire will not kill anyone, but there's a lot of stuff with 2 HP, and with the extra secondary we can do it. Also, I could have swapped the secondary from here to here to get 1 extra core, extra movement or HP, but yeah, we are good. We should be good. Yes, the extra HP here is more helpful, or I can do this. No, because I cannot kill. I need to kill. I need to do this and then get a secondary bump. Oh, I cannot get. Yes. The secondary bump over here, or also over there, actually. Okay, this might actually work better in the long run. So instead of worrying about this one, oh, even taking 1 damage, and I don't know if taking 1 damage, maybe it's better to keep 3 more HP over there instead. But that's a tough call. Yeah, we're not killing anything. I should have, yeah, I should have gotten a bump with the meteor mech instead. Oh well. Unfortunately, no one got on fire, so if one of them were on fire, it would be fine. And this is just on the wrong spot. Also, yeah, the UI freezes, so I still keep it highlighted. Okay, that was very good actually. And then getting a bump over here will be fine. And since fire does not affect buildings, we can go through instead of standing in the corner. Oh, also perfect. He ended up on top of it. So the problem with these small goos is that if you kill both of them, so we got 4, we would get 4 goos. Instead we're being very lucky. Fire and block spawn. The only thing is, oh, can immediately kill it because, yeah, I'm not getting the boost on her, on Morgan, but yeah, I guess depending on the country Morgan is male or female name. It doesn't really, I don't know, seems more like a woman from here. Lejeune, I guess French, like French Polynesia, I don't know. Yeah, if I had the extra stuff I could take care of that. We destroyed the 5 goose very easily actually, but I like to kill this one too. I guess next turn need to do this. Just blocking to be safe. It went really well. Wait. Oh yes, now I got the kill, so now I have the boost, which it doesn't do anything actually, now that I realize it. So yeah, I can get the boost, but the only thing I could do is repair. Oh. Just found a way. Barely alive, but rough times. But we need the pushing. So yeah, the fire will not do anything to the mountain. 95% chance of vector grouping. I don't care. Yeah, Morgan is useless on this thing. Masochist, okay, that might change everything. Adam is the worst new pilot, but I guess we can use it. Shield and plus to move could be very helpful. Open air could be very helpful. Not really, because yeah, we don't have damaging weapons. Only the flamethrower when something is already on fire, and I don't think open air will affect that much. Well, I don't think we have the core for the light tank anyway, because we need yeah, +2 damage is 3 power cores. We could do it, it pushes by itself, but it doesn't deal damage, so yeah. Pushing is very helpful, but a lot of cores to make it strong. I guess, yeah, it would become better than some brutes, so yeah. +2 health, +2 damage. Better than the basic brute. Maybe I can use Adam. Let's see what we get. Hydraulic lifter, the big one. All new weapons. No, rock accelerator is an old one. The problem with this one is not this. Is interesting. I wish more weapons did this instead of doing one use per battle. Do extra self damage, and then, well, actually that's just too good. Do 2 or 3 self damage without these upgrades, so you can decide if you want to use your HP or not. That would be a cool extra idea, but yeah, like this actually needed buildings immune instead. Of course, the hydraulic lifter could help a ton, but I don't know if I want it. So if only we could push the limits on reactor power without turning ourselves into radioactive dust, and well, from the design it seems that they're very worried about that. But perfect for the Tritos, I guess. So do I want open air with the shield and +2 move? Could actually save us, because yeah, now we can do 3 damage after a kill, but of these 3 I would pick the hydraulic lifter, but if I sell everyone, and yeah, I'm going with Adam, because the boost is just not the right squad for the boost, as strong as the boost is. Instead, open air will guarantee the extra damage, the boost at the beginning, and yeah, let's go with the original weapons basically, and no teleporter, which again I'm not selling because it would be like using it if I use the star for something. And yeah, we don't have enough with the extra range, but hopefully the extra damage is going to be good, because yeah, the extra range can save us, but we are taking damage anyway. So, well, actually I should have bought power grid thing. Too late now. I could always undo. Yeah. I'm not selling the teleporter. Just to get full. Hopefully we survive. Otherwise, well, I guess I'll skip ahead to the next attempt. The volcano is still the volcano. I don't think have I ever done. Yes, I've done one. The volcano after 2 islands once, I think, since the update. You think I need those poultry upgrades? Yes, I'm going with this. Movement is very important, so also here if Harlportation didn't have the extra move, it's a new weapon. So no weapon on this Socially Awkward Mech, we are good. Let's try. Oh, that's not a great sign, but at least it's just one leader. So if we get out of the range, so we don't get webbed, we might be fine. Also, the lava will come up from here. We don't know from where, but standing on this side is actually better. And yeah, that's a very small window just to hide the fact where the buildings are going down, which I don't really like. But I guess if it targets me, yeah, it means it doesn't target something else. So I could just start over here, try to bait it. Yeah, let's try. Yeah, I should have repaired instead of getting... So, if I gave up on just one... If I had one extra stuff to sell, I could have gone with the full thing, but I prefer the extra reactor core to get one movement. So we'll see if one of these two will kill us. So is the extra move over here more important than 2 power grid? Unfortunately, yeah, the reactor cores cost 3. This was just 1 star. Well, yes, baited perfectly. Also, there was a building actually. I want to take care of that immediately. I don't care about this building too much. This one will die. Perfect. Perfect here. Perfect situation. Oh, we got the boost, but I'm not going to use it yet. I can. So since I have only Harold, I think Harold can only do this at the best. This is not attacking. Poor Vec, he couldn't do anything because he was stuck, so it didn't have any target. I really want to push this into water, but... And that's a bit of waste of the boost, but pushing is more important, so yeah, this was not... Movement is... pushing... The options are more important, so movement and extra range, I should have picked that one. Because the 2 damage, also 3, wouldn't do much here. I could do this instead, it will die. But then I need to push... Oh, I don't actually need. So what I wanted to do was this. But... yeah, if I take care of this, the flying thing will die. And I can just push this into water, which is a bit of a waste. But yeah, one of the Vec... If I don't use the meter mech over here, one of our mech will be... Yeah, will be very far away. I just remember they got Masochist, so this is much better. Having this one over here is not too bad. So if I do this, yeah, we won't die, but we'll die in the next turn. And then can do this, and I almost blocked myself. We are fine. Yeah, I really wish I could damage this one, but oh well. Let's go with this. Yeah, so this one will die early next turn, huh? The only problem is the leader. But yeah, activating Masochist is a priority, so not bad at all. Standing in the corner with +2 move. Well, we're not technically in the corner, so we'll be fine aside from that. This would be the perfect situation for the teleportation. The wrong mech. This one will die. This one we can kill. This one is not attacking. You won't attack anywhere. So what can I do? I need... Can save this. Yeah, look at how far we can go with the... Oh. Okay, so now I wish I didn't have the extra... So if I didn't have the +2 damage, I could push this away and hit the building to pull this one back. So that would have been great, but... Well... Oh, we could actually kill it. That would be funny to bully like this. We would kill it. We will die from the fire, but unfortunately it won't. That's the problem with the fire. It won't release the webbing in time. That would be very funny, but this would be dead. So, less funny. I guess... Yeah, I should keep, since Prospero can move... No, I should keep this in the corner, I guess. Like this. And I can stand in the way, in the middle. Kill. Vec won't survive. And that's it. I guess. Yeah. So far so good. Vec has dispersed the mountain, which is actually a problem because... Okay, he didn't go for that. Yeah, the Vec don't like to go to the corner, release me at once. But, yeah, this Vec will not attack, but it won't die because it's a leader, it's massive. But if he went here, that would be a very big issue because without the teleporting, we wouldn't have been able to... Yeah, we don't have anything that pulls. So yeah, this one wouldn't have been able to do anything because it would have attacked outside the board to be able to pull this tile. It's not happening. So yeah, if the Vecchi didn't penalize the movement across to the corner, we would be... This would be dead. In trouble. Also, we could sacrifice one to take some damage, but we are not in a big... Such a big... nothing to worry about, I think. Aside from... Also, we are flying, so it's very, very good here. This is not good at all. The Vec went away from the... So if this is not flying, we are fine. But... yeah, this is a bit dangerous. I guess. Yeah, we can leave like this. It's not a problem, but I don't know. Yeah, let's go with this. So this is the chosen one shall not die like this. Oh, I can reset turn to get... Yeah, I just wanted to repair, but this one will die. But I can get the shield actually. So let's try. Never used Adam like this. Time has been recycled. Yes, we have the extra movement we don't need, but now we get the shield, which again we don't need. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot control when you get the shield because the shield will go away now. But aside from that, we will be fine, I guess. Or I can just target. Yeah, this one will die, but it won't free from the web, so I guess let's go like this. And yeah, the extra movement is nothing that can help us. Yeah, if I push, I get trade one power grid for 2 damage. I don't think it's worth it. There's no point in killing this one. We'll be fine. Attack cancelled, and we are not on fire. Well, we wouldn't be on fire anyway, but we are flying, so we can attack from the lava. So, part 1 is done. Let's see what part 2... Oh, wait a sec. We got a hornet. We got a hornet. So we can kill over here. Push this away. But I cannot reach where... I'm not flying, so I cannot... Definitely want to do this. If you can kill with the water with the weapons, water will suffice. Okay. Yeah, it's the same line. Oh, that was actually water, it was not lava. Yeah, because of course lava is just water plus fire, which makes sense only in the game's logic. We actually didn't need the extra move at all. Yeah, I thought I needed to reach here instead. Just pushing is fine, so we could have gotten the second bump to kill it, but yeah, there's no point even without the environment. We are fine. I was scared for a second. Because yeah, when you see a very good move, just the impulse is just to do it. But this island can endure no more. And here we go with the last part. Unfortunately no Vec over here, it means they won't get crushed. The digger is in a very awkward spot. Forgive my pessimism, but my mech isn't suited to dismantle this hive. There's just too much of it. Yeah, not the speech you expect from an engineer too much of it. Rest assured that bomb lies in the hands of the chosen one. Okay. Well, I guess didn't miss much not carrying Adam around. But yeah. That one tile over would have saved us. Instead, yeah. Turn order is not helping at all. Oh well. That's the volcano. So we could kill this, but what about these two and these two? Yeah, the falling rocks lately have been in the worst possible spots, so instead of helping us, they just missed completely. There were 4 Vec and 3 empty tiles, and they went for the empty tiles. So 50-50 chance, and we lost the coin toss. We had better odds than a coin toss on the second, because there was one extra tile, so 4 against 3, but yeah, not complaining about minor things. I'm complaining about the fact that we are taking damage, and also I guess taking care of the blobber is not bad. Also the scarab will die, so this probably is the best option, but yeah, not looking great at all. I could also do this, but of course the blobber is a major threat. The problem is also we'll take care of that. The problem is that the flame mech cannot come here or here to attack, which is very annoying. But I guess I could do that. The bomb will take 2 damage. If I pull this one back, will deal 3 damage. Is not great. Better to take care of the blobber and the beetle at the same time. Well, I don't think I can do much to make these Vec kill each other, but what I can do is get the bump like this. So now, yeah, we repair, and this one will be dead at least. Yeah, everything will be fine aside from these 2 pylons, but oh well. That's the volcano. And the digger, unfortunately, will still have a target over here, so we cannot block him completely, but yeah, with a slightly different situation, but everything is attacking the building. I couldn't get them to attack each other, unfortunately. Okay, that was very well. So this will go first, deal only 1 damage to the bomb, and yeah, that's the phase in which the teleportation is extremely helpful. Oh, I needed to activate Masochist actually. So I could still get this even without Masochist, but I think this will be more helpful because it will die next turn. So not an issue at all. We'll put that up the barrier and then it will die. This will deal only 1 damage. And then unfortunately this one cannot reach, so I'll need to do this. And wait, yeah, it's going to attack me. I cannot block. That's unfortunate. You cannot push it back to block either. Oh well. Oh, and now I'm doing 2 damage, so I cannot do that. Yeah, it's not a great turn. Probably could have done something else. Oh well. At least I wanted to add fire over here. Hopefully we'll survive. Yeah, even with the teleporter, I wouldn't have that many chances to use the tentacles. Yeah, we cannot take any more damage. Only 2 buildings, 1 tile, and that's it. This is not helping at all. This is not helping. Okay, luckily that is helping. We have enough HP. Activate Masochist next turn. That's perfect. The scarab is the big issue. Okay, I think this is the best option that we have. We can use Harold to make that one die instead. Well, we don't really need it, but just better safe than sorry. That okay, I think we are good. I think we are good. Another extreme version of the Psion would be dealing 1 damage to the grid every time it's alive. Some extra punishing stuff, like ascension level. that after you win, you go on and find tougher enemies. Yeah. This is attacking or not? Last turn. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Almost. This is still the same problem. Okay, we are taking some damage. No, we are not. I still have the reset, so let's try. Last turn. This will die. This will attack nothing. This will attack nothing, and this is not attacking at all. So I guess I can do a reset, but yeah, to get the extra stuff. Yeah, I could do this to kill it, but that's it. There's no point. Let's do this, and that's it. We are done. Next time it will be a perfect 40k run, but we have seen that the Flame Behemoths are strong enough, so we can hopefully get the perfect 40k run very soon. And I guess I talk more about them. Oh, it's still flying even though the chosen one prevails. I make haste. The next timeline awaits. It's still flying even though we don't. It's not in the mech anymore. But yeah, next time we see how they fare, the perfect 40k run. Now I just wanted to compare with the heat sinkers, since we already seen that the ranged mech was the strength, not the teleportation, even though on the volcano and somewhere else could have been very helpful. But yeah, we beaten the unfair 2-island run without weapons on, well, thanks to Harlportation, I guess, which I'm going to keep, even though Mech Reactor Masochist sounds very promising. I've been thinking for a while, this would be great for a perfect 40k run on the flying mech, because sometimes you cannot teleport, especially with the burrowers, but in general, yeah. Sometimes it's helpful just to push, but I'm hoping that I get a good weapon, so I'm going with Prospero. Mech Reactor Masochist I think is going to be much more helpful. One last thing I wanted to check was what happens when you don't have, so why the heat sinkers are the worst squad in the game. And I removed the range mech, so I'm going to test if this still works. Here we go. And if you're wondering why the napalm mech instead of something else in place of the ranged, is because this one is the one that adds fire to the heat sinkers at the beginning, so like the napalm mech. I guess these are more alike, of course, but just a remix of the Flame Behemoths. But yeah, this one will add some fire like the meteor mech, so I want to see if it's good enough. I will miss the secondary that get the pushing, but yeah, we're already in a horrible situation. With the ranged mech we could shoot here, kill, I would be fine, or Harold over here, so yeah, we can already see the issue there. Also, I didn't want to add flying, so I added extra range instead, but I think, yeah, we already seen how bad the situation is here without Harold and the ranged mech that can push all around, because the Vec are just around the tank. There's nothing we can do. It's not like the VIP would go away on the Titus, one tile off there. So if I started on this side, it would be good, we would be fine. But yeah, that's the idea. Without the ranged mech or Harold, there's just not enough to take care of everything. So I don't think it's worth it to continue this run, but yeah, of course these are similar, so if I went for something else instead of the ranged mech, we would be fine, but if you have multiple Vec of the same type, there's not much they can do. But of course, that was the point. Having the pushing is just invaluable, and that's the biggest issue with the heatsink. Surviving old Earth military units is indicating ready for action. I didn't notice this line because usually I just reset if I don't. Speaking of fire, I think there was just an update for the game. I've recorded this much earlier than you're going to see it, but yeah, an update because there was a bug. The game froze when the artillery unit, friendly artillery, died from fire, which is a very specific thing, but they mentioned that Nintendo wanted, for the Switch update, they wanted to fix that one before, so the Switch update is late, I think, but yeah, it's a very small situation in which the game will freeze just when the artillery is on fire, which I don't think we'll ever see. I would have reset earlier, but still. Probably something similar to what happened to me on the Volcano. That first major bug I found into the breach was after the Advanced Edition. I would have lost everything if I didn't keep a backup of the save file before every recording, just in case I forget to turn on the mic. It happened. But not recently, luckily. Now, we have seen that the Flame Behemoths are very strong, and hopefully we won't find burrowers, but yeah, we might be able to do it first try with Prospero helping, but still, maybe Harold on the swap mech might be a better choice. We see. The problem with the heat sinkers is that they were always stuck behind and they didn't have a ranged mech that can make some room or fix a problem away from our side. So yeah, definitely that is not the issue here, and using fire offensively is interesting because webbing are much worse. Borrowers are a problem because we cannot teleport, and also the fire will go out when they burn. So we'll see what we get next time. For now, thank you very much for watching.